Can you even get back to your high school days? You remember your high school days? Y'all been getting so much money for so long right now. Do you even take it back to them days?
Just running around, acting a fool, man, having fun, you know, young and wild, man, but smart, and just having fun, man, you know. This home, man, this is where we come from.
I got one last thing for you. I don't even know if you remember this. In Memphis, 3 years ago, you gave me an interview off the strength that I was a college student. I've never forgotten that in my life. I was down there. You don't even know how much that meant to me, so thank you so much for that, fam.
Appreciate it, man. You got to support the ones who support you, man.
It has been 1 year now since we lost the late, great Takeoff back in that November 1st shooting in Houston, Texas, at that bowling alley. You know, I think I'm gonna play that video probably once every 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And the reason is it truly is one of the dopest things I've been able to do as a young music journalist in my career, because that came from simply being thankful for what Takeoff had did for my young career. You know, it wasn't like I was thinking to myself, man, I don't know if Takeoff, he gonna be around 20, 30 years down the line. He 1 foot in the street, 1 foot. It was nothing like that. That definitely never crossed my mind. I never thought there would be a world that exists without Takeoff being, you know, a part of it. I always thought we would go old listening to the Migos, watching them perform. I have been always calling them the Black Beatles, right? It never crossed my mind that Takeoff wouldn't be here. That truly was a moment that I was given to Takeoff because I was thankful for what he had done for my career. And I know it ain't cap. I genuinely know that's what Takeoff said to me many, many years ago when I was in college. He said, I'm doing that interview because he's a young black college student. So that was always dope for me. And that's why I continue to play that video today as we mourn and celebrate the life of Takeoff 1 year later. It was none other than his Migo and family members, Quavo and Offset, that went to social media to react to it being 1 year now. Quavo said, can't forget, won't forget, never gonna forget it. The rocket I remember. And then Offset posted, the times we spent is priceless. What we built in this game, they never wanted to give us our flowers. We influenced the world. I love you, Take. You still here with us. I just know you are. Migo for life. Yeah, you know, a lot of the times I hear people say, it don't even feel like he gone. It don't even feel like she gone. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. It definitely feels like Takeoff is gone. And I say that respectfully to his family and anybody impacted by his loss. Just as a fan of music, we feel the impact of not having the Migos around. And obviously you mix in the fact that they were dealing with some group stuff before Takeoff's passing and mix that in with him passing. I feel the void in music left by the Migos not being around, specifically Takeoff not being here with us in the physical. We definitely feel the impact of losing Takeoff. Be clear about that. One of the great things we were able to see in the last calendar year was Quavo and Offset get together and perform together on stage. Offset's been making his way around doing interviews, promoting his new album, and he was asked about the potential of Quavo and him making more music going forward. It's my brother. At the end of the day, we good though. We just spoke in pairs. We be talking about what we be going through, our emotions. It don't be for the public. Everything ain't for the public to be key-kin. We still got to move in our own world. At the end of the day, it's love. We lost a brother. We just can't rock out. It ain't fair to put that pressure on us either after losing a brother. Maybe in the future. Right now, I just don't see it. It's hard for me to even hear our Migos songs in the club sometimes. That's crazy to hear, but it's a reality of what Offset is going through after losing Takeoff. He's like, yo, there's only one dude in the world that genuinely understands what I'm going through, and that's the dude that y'all want me to do music with and act like we didn't lose this elephant in the room. That is a lot that Offset said there. That was in the last month or so as he did interviews. Just an update on Takeoff's case for anybody that's been concerned out there. Patrick Clark has been put on house arrest. His next court date is in 2024, January. And then the other gentleman that was charged in said case was Joshua Cameron. He was a felon in possession of a weapon and carrying a weapon with a felony conviction. He's due back in court here at the end of November. he's also on a bond, if I'm not mistaken. So that is the update on the case of Takeoff. Man, what an impact and a legacy that Takeoff has left behind. We feel it. Not gonna lie to you guys. Around this time of the year, the Migos usually give us something. You know, Take, Quavo, and Offset, they're usually giving us something as a collective. And the fact that that's not happening right now, and according to Offset, maybe will never happen, it sucks, man. And it just makes you realize how precious life is and how instantaneously things can change for anybody. Time, love, and support is what your boy would never take for granted. You know, it's always nothing but love and prayers to anybody affected by the loss of the late, great Takeoff. Quavo, keep your head up, bruh. Time, love, and support is what your boy would never take for granted. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple: to be the best there's ever been. So please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories, I talk music, I cover sports. I am culture. I am FERRO.